Hey guys, what is going on? It is RC Knockout and I am back with another video. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Nolan, and in today's video I am going to be gluing up some new tires that I got for my Traxxas Slash two-wheel drive, aka the CHEAPEST Traxxas Slash Project. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I've had so many issues lately spinning out wheel hexes within the wheels of my Proline wheels, which they do have the replaceable hexes, but as soon as I replace them, then those replacement ones also spin. So I can't really win. I just keep on spinning wheel hexes on my Traxxas Slash two-wheel drive. I have that issue on my Traxxas Slash four-wheel drive. Now the solution I came up with my Traxxas Slash 4x4 is I bought some of these right here. These are basically the wheel hex claw. It does say for Traxxas Slash 4x4. They're made out of aluminum. They're a wheel hex claw. And the thing is, they're the 12mm hex, but they also have these little claws around the side. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And that fits within the spokes of the wheels. But the only thing is, this only works on stock Traxxas 4x4 wheels. It does not work on any of the aftermarket wheels. So that's why when I'm gluing up these tires, you're going to notice I'm using these right here, part number 5884, which these are stock Traxxas Slash 4x4 wheels. So basically, the little claws just go in between each of those spokes. Now, I think the only reason this is labeled just for four-wheel drive and not for two-wheel drive is because here's the wheels that came stock on my Traxxas Slash two-wheel drive right here. Notice how close together the spokes are. And here's a Traxxas Slash 4x4 wheel. And as you guys can see, there's quite a difference. The claws go right in each one of these spokes in between. So it can't do that on the two-wheel drive because it's too small of spokes. So I think that's the reason. Don't quote me on that, but that's why I think this is going to work on a Slash two-wheel drive. Since I will be using Traxxas Slash four-wheel drive wheels, I think it's going to work. But back to what I'm doing. So guys, I've had issues hooking up with my Traxxas Slash on the track. So I went ahead and bought these. These are the Proline Blockade 2.2 tires. Now these are the soft compound, the M3. And these are very similar to the tread pattern that I have on my race truck, my Losi SCTE 10, which grips up amazingly well on the track. Now, that's four-wheel drive, but those tires hook up amazingly well, which is why I went with this type of tread block design. I also bought this tire gluing kit right here. One bottle of tire glue, and it also comes with these tire bands, which the tire bands are going to be for wrapping around the tire, so when the glue sets, we don't get any gaps around the rim, which I've had before because in the past I've been gluing without having bands. So that's what we're gonna do. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get all this stuff opened up, and we're gonna jump right into gluing up these wheels and tires. All right, first things first, open up these Blockade tires. Nice. Like I said, they are the super soft compound. I do apologize if I don't have the best lighting. Hopefully you guys can still see all right. I just have to hold this stuff at the right angle. But it does already have the foams installed. Yeah, very super soft. And just look at how close together these tread blocks are. They're almost like, can you hear that up against my finger? Like, they are extremely grippy, actually. So that's why I went with these. I think these are basically made for racing, so probably not for bashing, but the Slash two-wheel drive, I've been racing it lately, so that's why I want it to perform well on the track. And the track more recently has been very dusty, which has been very challenging for any of the tires I already have to hook up. So we got those. All right. And let's go ahead and open up this AKA tire glue kit. And like I said, it has got bands that come with it. And here's the glue right here. So, premium tire glue, specially engineered for bonding tires. Let me go ahead and get the wheels opened up. Like I said, the reason for using these wheels is because the hex claw right here will only fit within these type of wheels right here. And that has helped prevent my Slash 4x4 from spinning any more hexes, because not only does it fit right in here, the hex, but it also goes in between the spokes, which gives you so much more strength to resist from spinning the hexes, because it's so much more difficult to, because it'll have to literally spin the spokes. So it's able to distribute that torque to a much larger surface and put that strain to other parts of the wheel other than just in the center, which is why I'm constantly spinning these out. And I've just had enough of it, which is why I went with these. I think I got them on eBay, but they are made out of aluminum, like I said. And they do say for slash 4x4, but I just explained why I think they have it listed for 4x4. I don't think they have any for the slash 2-wheel drive. I think it's just for the 4-wheel drive. Don't quote me on that. You're going to have to look for yourself. But yeah, get the wheels off. And as you can see, they're nice. I went with the black ones. They've got the silver beadlock ring, which I think looks pretty darn nice. That goes well on a lot of my RCs. But here's what we're going to do, guys. First things first, we're just going to go ahead, put the wheel within the tire, which you got to get that little lip set up proper, just like that, okay? And then on the back side, same thing's true. The lip is going to fit right in this little groove. There's a little groove right in here. This lip right here is going to fit within it. And you know what, guys? I don't think I have good enough lighting. I'm going to have to come right back. I think I need a light or something to put on this phone so you guys can see a little better, because my lighting is very poor right now, and I apologize for that. So I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, guys, so I got my light mounted up, which it helps a little bit. It doesn't help as much as I would like, but just bear with me through this video. I'm not filming where I normally film, so I just don't have the lighting that I would normally have. Normally my lighting is actually pretty good in my videos. This one won't be quite as good, but hopefully you'll still be able to see everything I'm doing. But yeah, so we're going to be gluing like right in this groove right here. I just want to make sure. So the reason we use these tire bands like right here is so that we don't get any like gaps between the rim and the actual tire, or the lip of the tire. So we got to stretch these, put these on. I might just do one. It comes with 4, so it's meant obviously to do 4 tires. But I've heard some people I know online say that they like using 2. So like closer to the edge, so 1 here and maybe 1 there. And that maybe works a little bit better. I don't know, it might. But I can tell you using one of these bands is a much better idea than using no bands, which is what I used to do for gluing tires, which is a no-no because the tires never end up right. So you see how there's like there's absolutely no gap between this. So when I glue this, theoretically, that'll just push it together like that, and there won't be any type of, so it'll be basically perfectly adhered to right where it's supposed to go in that groove. And same thing's true for the back. The back might be a little more tricky. Yeah, so I think we're going to have more issues with getting the glue to hold in place on the rear part of the wheel rather than the front. It looks like the front's going to have like a perfect, like no gap. It'll be completely flush. But it looks like it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get it on this side. So I might use 2 tire bands on this tire. One just closer to the edge of the tire, so it's really pushing that down. But here's the tire glue, guys. I'm trying to see if anything else came in the kit. I don't think so. That's everything. So let's see for the directions. Blah, 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 blah. Actually, it doesn't even have directions. It just says warning labels, and it says if on skin or if on eyes. So, long story short, don't get it on your skin and don't get it in your eyes. I don't even think does this have to be broken open? Yeah, it must have to be broken open, so let's get the lid off. I'm guessing there's either a seal, something needs to be broken. Oh, no, it doesn't. There's no seal on this. The reason I thought that there was, it had something to poke through is because it has one of these little pokey things on the cap, which typically, once you take the cap off, you just push this on, and that punches a hole in something, but there is no, it's just like, as soon as you take that cap off, it's open, it looks like. So we're going to just start gluing. I want to do this kind of quick. I'm going to try my best to not get, I'm just going to go like around the tire like this, which I don't even know, this might not be the best way of doing it. There might actually be a better way, but I just want to make sure that it adheres properly. Alright, basically just want to get the tire glue like right in that little crease. But it's very difficult to do that. Gosh. They really need like a smaller applicator for this. I think that would make this a lot easier. Like this one's already starting to set and I can already see the, like you gotta do it quick. If you don't do it quick, that already starts to set a little bit, and then you can't pull it back up. By no means is this a how-to, guys. I'm just showing you how I do it. go watch another video if you want to see somebody do it actually right. I'm not saying I'm doing it wrong. I'm not a pro at this by any means. I just want these tires to adhere. I guess I don't really care how they look. I don't want them to look like complete shit, but I'm also not looking for perfection either. But yeah, this applicator, I'm putting a lot of blame on this applicator being so bad. It's so big. It's hard to even get the glue down in there where it needs to go, and then it sets so quickly too. Gosh, yeah, I'm getting it all over the rim because of that. You might want to get a different kit or find some type of glue that has a much finer applicator, because this feels like, I mean, part of it might be my fault because I'm not very good at this, but I think a lot of it does have to do with this applicator. It's way too big. See, the applicator's so freaking, kind of is annoying. Yeah, like, I can't help but slop. I already slopped some. Like, you can't, I don't know how you're supposed to get the glue in there and not slop any. Props to anybody who could do this without getting any slop, because this applicator to me seems way too big. Also, if you guys are a pro at this, go ahead and tell me if I'm doing some type of technique wrong or there's some type of technique I need to be doing. So if you're somebody who definitely knows what they're doing when it comes to gluing tires, let me know in the comments if there's some sort of technique or if I could be doing something better. I'm sure I could be, because I've just watched a few YouTube videos on how to glue tires, so I basically only know the basics. This is by no means a how-to tutorial. But I am showing you guys the wheels and tires I am going to be putting on the Slash two-wheel drive, which I think look pretty badass with the black rim and the silver bead lock. I think I'm probably going to do the other ones off camera, guys, but if you did enjoy this video, like I said, it's not a how-to video. It's just me gluing up my wheels and tires. You can kind of take this as a guideline of kind of how you're supposed to do it, like the main points, but go watch a professional or somebody who really knows what they're doing. If you want to do this the proper way. So I'm going to end this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, if you think I made a good choice by going with these tires, I don't have experience with them. So if you have the Blockade tires, let me know down in the comments below how they worked out for you. Do you use them for racing? Do you use them for bashing? What do you use them for? But yeah, that's why I went with these, because I want to be able to compete when racing. A lot of my friends that I race have four-wheel drive trucks. I have four-wheel drive trucks as well, but none of them have two-wheel drive. So if I try to run my two-wheel drive Slash up against theirs, I'm just completely smoked. There's no way I can keep up with them coming out of the corners. They have that pull from the front wheels. I don't have any pull. So, and they're just not hooking up at all. Like, I just have to feather the throttle. It is kind of frustrating, to be honest, trying to race a two-wheel drive machine against a four-wheel drive. Because it's just such an unfair advantage, you can't really compete. It's not very competitive, which is why they have two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive classes, for that reason. Because a two-wheel drive, no matter what you do, I'm convinced you'll never compete with a four-wheel drive machine. Unless the four-wheel drive machine's running on freaking slicks or something. There's no way a two-wheel drive can compete, in my opinion. But I'm no racer. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just goof around. I'm kind of a do-it-yourselfer, novice at best. Just enjoy the RC hobby. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. We're going to be testing these wheels and tires out and seeing how they hold up, and hopefully I don't spend any more hexes on the Traxxas Slash two-wheel drive. So, take it easy, guys.